Okay, y'all. Another awkward intro for you. I'm gonna say this every single time, and that's just like making it more awkward. Whatever. So today I thought it would be fun to do a little like how I make my stickers, because I got a sticker order and I thought it would be fun to kind of show you how I like outline my stickers, all the materials that I use, how I print them and cut them with my Cricut, and everything in between. Welcome to the video. Let's go. Woo. So I am now down in the business room. It's a little bit of a mess because I put all of my stuff down, but I'm going to show you what products I usually use to make my stickers so that you can kind of figure out how you want to make your own. So the first thing you need is sticker paper. I love the sticker paper from Online Labels. This is the weatherproof matte. On Amazon it says waterproof for some reason, even though on their website it's weatherproof. They're the same thing. It just has a little bit of a typo on Amazon. And so this is, it's the Online Labels weatherproof matte, and you can get however many you want. I usually buy like 25 or 10 depending on how much I think I'm going to use. I've recently been upgrading because I need a lot more. But this is it. It's usually a full size sheet label. I don't have like half sheet labels or like little labels or anything like that. Just the full size big sheet of sticker paper. The next material I have is my contact paper, which I put over my stickers to make sure that they are more waterproof, because the weatherproof actually isn't waterproof and the ink kind of scratches off. So this helps them become more waterproof and is helpful to kind of like make them higher quality, and it makes them just look really nice overall. So this is contact paper from the Contact brand, and it is just the transparent matte, clear matte contact paper. I found it on Amazon. Comes in this big roll, and I have yet to get rid of it. It is so helpful. So the next thing I use is my printer. This is an HP Envy Pro 6455. This is just a really simple, like not very fancy printer at all. I love it. It does everything I need to do. Just find a printer that prints high quality things and make sure you have enough ink in your printer to print your stickers. The last thing I use is my Cricut. I have the Explorer Air 2, which is a really basic version. I really like it. It's not as expensive as some of the other ones and does all the same things that I need it to do. So this is my Cricut. I love it. You don't need a Cricut, and I'll tell you how you can do it without a Cricut as well, but I personally have a Cricut and I love it a lot more because it makes it a lot higher quality and makes it just a lot better overall. Another thing I love to have is an Exacto knife. I will show you why later, but it's not necessary by any means. I just think it's super helpful for a certain step, and I'll show you that in a second. Also, to design my stickers, I have my iPad. I also have my Apple Pencil in here. Phone does not want to stay up. I also have my Apple Pencil. The apps I use are Procreate, which is right here, and to design my stickers, and the Cricut Design Space app, which is just the Cricut app. And some people think it costs money, and it does for certain things, but for my thing that I'm gonna be showing you, it does not cost any money. So let's get into the video because my phone is falling down and I need to get started. But on Procreate, when you're making your thing, just make sure that you have a really high quality artwork so that it doesn't become pixelated. I love the 4K for some of them, but some of them I just use the square, which isn't super high quality, but it works really well for me. So I use 4K for this one just because I like the size, but for the square is what I usually design most of my stickers on. So this is after I've basically designed the sticker And now I need to outline it so that the Cricut knows what to do. So first I want to go down here to the background color to turn it off so that it becomes transparent like this. And then I usually add another layer behind it. And I've created a monoline too. There are a lot of videos on how to do this. I can't exactly remember how to do it, but it basically makes the monoline brush a lot bigger than it usually is. So then you can outline it. I usually like outlining it in white because that's the color that I want the background of the sticker to be. So I am just gonna outline the sticker and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So now I've outlined my sticker and you can see that there's a transparent background so that the Cricut knows where to cut it. This is how I want my sticker to be cut. So I go here and I can copy the design and I'm going to fill up a sticker sheet full of all of the other sticker designs I need to print out so that it knows how to print them, because I don't just want to print one sticker because that would be a waste of sticker paper. So since my sticker sheets are 8.5 by 11, which is a normal size, I make sure that my things are 17 by 12, which is 2 times the thing. So it's the same size here. It just comes up as a different, so it's just more high quality. So here, and I make sure that the background color's off, and then the way to copy and paste all of my things into my thing is with this. And I'll just paste the sticker and resize it to the size I want to make sure that the sticker fits and is the right size. Okay, so now I have filled up my entire page with stickers, making sure that there's no white touching anything or the colors that I have. And these are kind of the sizes that I want. So now I go to gallery, and there's no background on this either, so that the Cricut knows where to cut it. So now I click share and I make sure I export it as a PNG because that makes sure that the background is blank and transparent so that the Cricut knows where to cut. So I like to export it to files. You can also export it to your computer or anywhere else. The files just make sense for me. I left it untitled because I'm lazy, but I recommend titling it. So I just want to click save and it said export successful. So should work. I don't know if it actually did it. So then I click browse files and I'll wait for a second and here it goes. So I will add this, and as you can see here, this shows where it's going to cut because it now knows because I have my transparent background here. So I just kind of go through. I don't really need to touch it up or anything. Then I make sure to click print then cut because I'm going to be printing it on my sticker paper and then cutting. And I am just going to title it Molly because that is the name of the sticker, the main sticker that I'm printing. So I'm just going to click save and it is going to do its magical work, and then I'll come back later. So now if it doesn't automatically pull it up, you click upload again, but instead of clicking upload from files, click from uploaded images because we already uploaded it and it should be right here. So all you have to do is do this and click insert and it will insert it into the thing. Now automatically it says that it's too big, so you want to resize it until it's big enough, but it doesn't say that. So you just kind of want to experiment until the little warning symbol goes off. So it looks like it's right below 8.5. Looks like that has been resized correctly. I just want to make sure that's absolutely as big as I can get it because I want it to be as high quality as possible. So now I am going to click make it and I'll come back. So now that I am here, I'm going to print my sticker sheet, but before I do that, I need to make sure that my sticker paper is in my printer. So the next thing, I just took a sheet of paper from my sticker thing, and when you have it, you can kind of tell that there is one side that is soft and one side is more like papery. So The printer always flips things upside down, or not always, I would check with your printer, but for me, it always flips things upside down. So the one way to check is just make a mark on a normal sheet of paper and see which side the mark ends up on when you print something so that you know if it flips your sheet upside down. So I always want to put my thing paper side up, not the like shiny side up, because the paper is the part that you peel off. Like the sticky part is underneath the paper side. So I want to be printing on the shiny side so it flips over. So I just put it into my paper tray and I close my printer and I will start printing soon. Okay, so now my printer is all set up, so I'm going to click the little print button down here and it should print this up. I want to make sure it is set to the right printer. And I love to make sure that it is printing in color and that it is the best quality it can be. It says it's black and white in a draft, and I don't want that to be it. So when you see the colors and everything you want on there, then you can get ready and click print, and it should print soon. So as you can see with some of the colored ones, they bleed a little bit so that the Cricut doesn't mess it up. So this is the way that I like to do this. If you are not cutting with a Cricut, you can just normally use your printing settings on whatever you want. This is just the way that I do it. So next, whether I'm using a Cricut or not, I like to put on my contact paper. So I love to just kind of measure this up with the black lines, and I will cut it off with scissors or my Exacto knife, and then I will show you how I put it on. Okay, so I have now cut out my contact paper, and it fits pretty much over my sticker sheet, and I will show you how I put it on. So you can really put this on with anything you want. I actually have found this really useful. It's just the Cricut Scraper Tool. I like to just kind of line up my thing. So I usually just find a corner. Sometimes it takes a little bit. This one was pretty easy to do. And make sure everything's lined up. And then I start pressing down on the corner with my contact paper and my scraper tool, just kind of pushing it down like this and slowly unpeeling it. Sometimes there will be air bubbles or little things, and you can't really salvage your stickers from that, which really sucks. But as long as you're doing it as neatly as you can, it does take a few tries just to kind of learn how to do it. It does take some practice. And there will probably be a few stickers in here with some air bubbles. I'm going to try to not do that because I don't really want to reprint any stickers because I don't like to give people stickers with air bubbles because that's never fun. And I will show you if any of these stickers have air bubbles. I will show you what they look like. So far, so good. So I will show you what the air bubble looks like. Kind of looks like that. You can just see a bubble in there. And I just took off everything, and everything else looks really smooth. This is probably one of the best jobs I've done. So now it is time to either cut it with your scissors, which you can just cut around however you want, or cut with a Cricut, which I'm going to show you how to do. So now that I have my mat, I'm just going to put it on my Cricut mat. I'm just using the standard grip mat. My Cricut came with a light grip and it worked for a little while, but as soon as it got dirty, it wasn't really working. And so you want to make sure that your Cricut mat holds everything, because otherwise your sticker sheet is going to come up and not really work. So I just kind of press it down onto my mat, make sure that it's all stuck, and then I will show you what to do now. So now just open up your Cricut, and then I just slide the mat into the thing. I actually have to turn this on. And then we will go back to our iPad here. I'm still on the printing page, but I just click next, and it will ask me to select an accessory, which this is my Cricut. So it's going to take a second, and then it will go to the cutting page. Okay, so it says it's printed. I need to actually reset my material. Here it says it's on like cardstock. I put it on Bonded Fabric Plus, which is this little dot right here. That's bonded fabric, and it will say it right here because then it cuts it twice, and that's how it gets through both the sticker paper and the contact paper. So it's all loaded. It says Fabric Plus right there, which is what I want it to say. And then I'll load my mat so that it's in correctly. That didn't load correctly, so I have to just make sure it is completely pushed against the little wheels there so that it loads in like that, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. And then I will just wait for this to flash. So it's now detecting the cut sensor marks, which are just these little black lines. So now the Cricut is cutting, it says it on my iPad, and it cuts around this. You'll see how it cuts around the sticker twice, so that it really knows that it has gotten completely through the sticker, and you can see how it is cutting around the white line that I drew on my thing. And something like this, you can see where it bleeds so that the Cricut can have a little room for mess up. So the items are done printing or cutting, so I just click the little unload button, and this is what they look like. So sometimes they don't always peel off perfectly, like this one, but they are all cut and they are all done. And even with the one that there was a little air bubble in, sometimes you can kind of squish it out like this. So now that I have my stickers, I'm just going to show you on this one. This is where the Exacto knife comes in handy. This is a little known fact that I have used for a while. So on the back of them, where it's just paper, I love to make a little slit that's really simple. I will show you how I do it because it's a little difficult. So I like to just kind of put it here, and you do it light enough so it doesn't go all the way through, but heavy enough that it goes through the first layer. And after you make the little slit, it does this so that the sticker is super easy to peel, and it's like those professional stickers that are just easy to peel. So you now have an easy to peel sticker that's so fun because no one loves hard to peel stickers, and you have a wonderfully printed sticker that has really clean edges and it looks wonderful. So that is basically how I make my stickers, and I hope you enjoyed learning. Okay, so that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned a little bit about how I make my stickers and maybe how you can make your own stickers. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, go follow me over on Instagram at OneTeddyDay. Check out my shop, oneteddyday.com, or my podcast also, which is Teen Business Talk Pod, all one word, on Instagram, and Teen Business Talk Pod anywhere you want to find my podcast, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere else you listen to podcasts. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching. That's the end. Yeah.